Well, that's the inside of the feed barn. Got it adjusted. We can see all but the lower right corner. And there's the cow lot. I don't know why it's coming up that color, if the camera's got an issue or what, but it's working. I'm shaking, but it's working. It was kind of cool when I first turned it on because watching the road and you can see half the field across the road. But there it is. Kind of goes with that one. And the one issue I'm having with these, part of it I'm sure is probably the delay, because it's a full 5 seconds when you're trying to adjust the camera until it starts to move. And it'll never stop in the same place twice. You know, you tap the button and then it moves so far and stops. And I don't want to look at that light. I want to put the light just out of screen, and then that'll get everybody right in front of the gate down there too. The gate's at the bottom right corner. So, and no, we haven't put the other one up, and Ty had to leave with Blakely, so I still have one more. It would be that one to put up in the main barn. Well, I don't know how well it really shows up, but see the end of the building pretty good. Becky said it gets up to the water trough anyway. But I'll show you something else in a minute. And yes, it's raining. It started raining right before dark, or about dark. We're definitely at, well, over 9 inches for the month now. And it's getting another hard shower, so I'm going to go back in. But give me a minute. There's the view that camera has. And I think the light is showing pretty damn good. Camera can see the whole lot. And so that one looks at night. Keep in mind there's no lights on in that barn yet. So that's either just the night vision or light coming in. But yeah, happy with that so far. New Year's girls, how we doing this morning? All lined up wanting me to feed them. So yeah, just a normal night last night. Becky and I watched a movie on the TV and hit the sack. I stayed up a little later than normal, but still hit the sack before this year. And well, I've been up since 4. Let the pups out. Didn't have my coffee pot turned on to come quite that early, so changed that so I'd have coffee. Waited for it. But that just means they had to wait for me to be in a better mood. Coffee makes everything better, right? Oh, there's the one slowpoke fold out. I know that's one of the new ones. I think that's the one out of Mom's first choice cow. I think. And rain hitting the roof. It rained all night. We ended December 2024 with right on 9 inches of rain for the month. So, and here was the middle of the month. I didn't think we were going to make an inch. So that's 9 inches in 14 or 16 days. And we're obviously starting January 2025 with rain hitting the roof. It rained all night. I was surprised it wasn't raining when I let the pups out, and it wasn't raining when I came out. That's enough gabbing. Still not sure what's going to happen today. Becky ordered some lights that came yesterday. Apparently Maury has the same thing they got on their house and on his shop. I'll show those to you later because I'm probably going to be putting those up if it's not raining. They're all outside lights, of course. And when I get done gabbing with these ladies and actually get done feeding in here, I'll show you how the yard light out there at the feed barn's working out. I might see what I can do about putting a reflector behind it. to shine more to the lot, but I think it's doing a better job than what Becky told me last night. I'd already taken a shower and she hadn't taken a shower yet. She goes, "Oh, your light's on. I'll go see how it's shining." I said, "Okay, fine with me." And she said it was covering to the water trough, but looking in the camera, I think it's doing a little better job than that. She apparently doesn't like me up here. I was standing there and she wouldn't go into that spot. I moved over here, now she's in it. See if we can see past the barn lights here. Of course, I took a side step and now I can't see the cow I was looking at, but you can see out there. Yeah, the cow I was looking at moved. She's right there coming in. She was right out that way. And, you know, granted, I saw a silhouette, but I could tell it was a cow with no problem. Oh, guess who it looks like out there? Yeah, I'm standing straight out from the fertilizer buggy, right next to the tractor. I mean, I can see the ground good enough that maybe I can keep from stepping in dog shit. That is one of the many things around here I gotta watch for. I'm gonna say if I was out here in the dark playing with the water trough, it might be a little difficult. But it's not too bad. I can pretty much see where I'm stepping. Gets past the pole. And you can see if something's over there besides the neighbor's house. You can see the fence along the lot. Oh, I'm going to say that was a good enough place to put it. One nice thing about being right there, I'll show you. Some things drive you crazy, you know. You get over here in line with that. You can see it from the house, but you gotta be in the right place. So it's not like it's lighting the house up. That one over there actually lights up the living room. Not enough to do much, but it lights it up enough if your eyes are, you know, acclimated to the dark, you can see. I think that's pretty good. Not gonna complain. We had talked about putting one on that pole, which, you know, that have its advantages too. It would cover most of the lot. It would also cover the 2-year-old's lot. I probably should have left the barn lights on because there is a spotlight about right there on the beam pointed this way. Been there forever. Anyway, I don't need to walk around. I can go this way. Here, I was going to walk all the way around and come in over there, and it doesn't matter which way I go, I got to walk in the manure. The only disadvantage I have this morning is by not walking around to close this gate. I didn't turn the lights on in there. So I don't know that everybody is out, but I'm, 99.9% sure. Hey, we were talking about turds. That's a nice solid one. Some people would say it's too solid, but we're not feeding them really hot feed. The only thing hot they're getting is those protein tubs, and let's see what things look like. There must be some nice new piles. Hey, look at that. I forgot about that feature of the camera. I can see. Well, maybe a little looser pile in here, but this Piper Doug commented on last night's video. Something about Ed's school of shit or something. They put a little better than that. Finding actually somewhat solid piles in there is a good thing for the morning, I guess. Because I don't think they had any protein tubs left. Which means, it started to go out of their system. The hot part, anyway. And I've gabbed too much. I gotta finish feeding. day, kind of like yesterday. Just a wee bit froggy. Got the pups out here running around, working on filling the dumpster. Today's the normal day to pick up, Wednesdays, but you know, Christmas and New Year's both on a Wednesday. They pick it up tomorrow. And make sure it's full, because I got a pile of stuff still got to go in that over however long it takes. And it don't matter if it's clear full or it's not. I just got stuff I got to get out of the way. Zoom. Oh, and oh my God. And yes, that is bright. It's damn near too bright. But it's got two little deals on the side, because all that had before was just a light. All it really showed was what you see right there on the ground. I got it tipped up. I was hoping enough that it wouldn't blind everybody. But even today, you know, it's damn near noon and it's blinding. That part of it pointed this way so you can actually see. It's Amazon, or one of them comes after dark, and it can be kind of tough seeing our way around up there. Maybe I'll do this one over here next. I got to figure out what I'm going to do though, because the wind will catch the storm door, and that's what happens when the wind catches the storm door. It's happened more than once. So the plan is actually to probably relocate the light. It's either going to go up or it's going to go over here on the corner. And the way it's made, it can go over here on the corner. It isn't going to hurt nothing. It'll surface mount. One thing I don't like about it, they got a nice little foam rubber seal for behind it. And it comes a little bigger than, I'll show you in a second. Phelan, stay up. I've got to reach in here so we can shut it off so we can see. There's a gap behind it. The rubber seal is, get up on the ladder, it'll come out to about there, all the way around. The problem is they've got it cut at about that point, so there's the diameter of just this part. It's on there, but the other wouldn't stay because it was only barely catching. So I'm going to find some clear silicone. I'll get the top anyway. I might go all the way around except for the bottom where it's got a grip hole. But there it is. There's a screw up here to adjust the tip on that, and these move somewhat freely. Oh, here, I'll get over here so you can see what I'm doing. They'll tip up and down independently too. But hey, she's bright. That's what I came up with. Really, it'd be better around the corner. But unfortunately, that's a real pain in the ass to get a wire around the corner from here. And I had that. I do need to silicone around it. I did, before I set it on, silicone my hole there. So the bottom's all pretty good. I just got to go around the outside. Of course, it's just got a slot here. The other side's got more than a slot. I didn't realize that. Or that would have, that was a good shot. You want some? Or that would have been at the bottom. But it is what it is. Seal it up, put the light on it. I can look at it in the camera. I just can't look up at all other than that. And of course I got a handful of silicone. But I got a thumb that's not full. If I can find a light switch reaching around the corner. Hey, now you can see it. This one did not have a ground wire. Now, ground wire is still hooked to the box just because it's coming out of the light. And I use this piece on the other one. because the outer ring don't fit. But on this one, that wasn't going to work because, yeah, I ripped the crap out of it and it wouldn't go on right. So the other one is on there, and it looks like crap. I think I'm going to sneak some silicone against the backside of it. Yeah, get a handful again. And I'm keeping it shined up fairly high so that maybe you can walk up here at night without getting blinded. That one's pretty much pointed to Becky's car. She better like these things. That's all I got to say. And I gotta find something to cover that hole yet. Need a little sign. That's what I was kind of thinking anyway. It's that time of day. Oh, and look who's coming up the outside. I didn't even see her out here. But you know who's going to be first again? Oh, lady. Yeah. I'll stop her here and scratch on her for a minute. That gives a chance for everybody else, except for the gates leaning against my shoulder. Actually, my arm. Okay, sweetheart. Yep, you're first. Well, 11J second. Yellow tag next. Respectable crap, by the way. I like that one. I mean, other than that one cow having the squirts that day, it all looked pretty good. So, haven't found anything to be concerned about. That is either one of those new cows or a lookalike. Yeah, it's one of those new cows. She's the one with the goat udder, and Boomer, and whoever she is. And that's either a 6 number or it's that other new cow. They look very similar. Anyway, you've seen the first day of the year. I still got I was gonna do it. I didn't have any rubber gloves at the house, and I didn't think to grab any when I was in the shop. I still gotta smear some silicone around the backside of that one light. And I gotta find something to cover the hole underneath it, but I can cover it tomorrow. And there's these idiots, they don't know what they're barking at. And crick down some more. The weather station only shows 1/100th of an inch since midnight. So, but I gotta walk down here and see. Yep, they're gonna need a bale tomorrow. Figured they should have been getting close to it. Put a bale up there tomorrow. I'll probably put a couple in there. And got to put one up in the barn for the heifers. So anyway, now you know what we're going to do tomorrow. Maybe it'll get on video, maybe it won't. I don't know. And Becky probably going to want me to get other lights on up. I'll see if I can't get you how well they shine tonight. And I'm going to go this way because it's easier walking up the stairs than it is stepping up the bales. My lower back's doing pretty good, but I don't want to push it. In the middle of my back is killing me. So it's working its way up. Probably be a headache by tomorrow night. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope your first day of the year was a good one. And hope the new year treats everyone well. And wow, speaking of rain, I shut the camera off, fed. And right after I shut the camera off, rain hit again. It wasn't even up on the hill when I walked in here. You coming, Rainy? So, yay! I'll bet we'll have more than 1/100th of an inch by morning. Does like it's been doing. It starts raining in the evening. Doesn't quit till the wee hours.